got up probably like 20 minutes ago or less. The hard water in my skin doesn't go together, bro. That bad water in my skin, they don't agree, bro. Like I got beautiful skin, sexy skin. It doesn't agree with this bad hard water, this chemical water. Just doesn't agree with it. My skin needs mineral water. Like my body skin needs mineral water, you dig? The water I should shower in should just be completely alive. So all this hard water is so fucking devastating to my skin. I just can't take it. I just can't bother with this shit. And it depends on the areas that you are too. Because in certain places that I stay, if I was in a region, the water will be a little softer. You know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't be as devastating to the skin flesh. Or the flat skin. Or the skin. Whichever way you say it. But I like that little pavilion right there. It's pretty neat. Wow. Yeah, twinning. But guys, I've been sad because of what YouTube did. You know, I've been a little sad because of what YouTube did. How they totally crucified me and nothing happened like that. Like how they said my picture had nudity, but it was a picture of my stat sheets. It was only a picture of just like how many numbers the song did and how many hundreds of thousands or million streams that they would give you on a report. And they said it had nudity just to get at me. So that was really discouraging. So after that, I have no real interest left in me. Going out of my way or doing this like that. Because I wasn't doing this before anyway. So it's not like this made my life already that if they complicate it, it complicates me. No. If they complicate this, that doesn't complicate me. It's not like I'm a big YouTuber or YouTuber that this became a part of my livelihood. Not at all. I'm a beginner. So even if they took it away, it won't affect me like that. Yeah, I know what they're looking to trigger inside of me, but that's not going anywhere. I'm not getting triggered. I'm just gonna get frustrated and say, fuck it. You know what I mean? Let me go plant tomatoes. Or go video birds flying or some shit. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. Yeah, that's what I would do instead. You dig? Ashy. My shit too ashy. So I gotta put some lotion on. Oh, stay right there, bitch. Oh no. Yeah, my people. Who, me? Who, me? Your friend shit, who the fuck you talking to? She's taking man long to come over here too, man. And my heart fucked up from the Melissa, you know? Melissa fucked up the family, fucked up a lot of shit. You got people that's totally, they can't even find their family members, bro. Like people blown away, you know, it's fucked up. And then I had people that died before that, and now I gotta deal with a lot of this shit. Like, and man, not to mention my own personal affairs that's going crazy. Like, and how people treat me and shit. I have to go tell Trapper right there that give me 48 hours type shit because I ain't focused on the shit I'm supposed to take care of for Holy. He wants an interview on a few things, you know what I'm saying? So I just gotta take care of some shit, but I ain't get there yet. You lay there, or you just walking over there. See, motherfuckers don't be knowing that I know my city like that. I know the thing. I know what's happening in my city like that. They don't be knowing that. I see this man walking over there in that woman yard and all that shit, nigga. I know you don't belong over there, boy. The fuck is you doing? You ain't even a nigga off the streets that I could trust. You go, I'm gonna watch this nigga and see what the fuck he doing. Cause it's only an old lady that lived there. So if I see him going up in there on some different shit, I'm gonna attack him because it's only an old lady that lived there, bro. So I'm gonna pay attention. If that nigga go over there on some fuck shit, it's gonna be some fuck shit today. You hear me? If he go over there and I'll see him leave in a few minutes, then I'm gonna go over there and find out. Because I know my city. I know an old lady live right there, and she's always there by herself. So if a nigga coming through like that, he's got to be doing some type of work or something. But he can't be just going in like he lived there, because then I'm gonna feel concerned. I am my brother's keeper. I am the people keeper. Fuck. Old people petty shit right now. I owe people for petty shit. Dead ass. I realize I owe people on petty shit. I owe a couple people petty shit. I'm so grateful for life. I have a lot of gratitude inside for being alive and being well. You know, but I also feel something in my gut. Something is going on in the world and in my life and in my path and all that. Something is going on, you feel me? Because I can feel it in my gut. And I got this suit on because it's fucking cold as fuck out here in New Jersey. Okay, the wind is blowing like crazy. It gets cold as hell. It's warm right now because I'm standing in the sun, right? But let's just say I walk over there. Oh my God, it's gonna be freezing. And because I'm consistently standing in the sun, it's not that cold. You feel me? But the wind and all that shit, oh Lord. And there's a little warmth with some icy shit. Yeah, it's cold. But I'm just grateful for my life. I'm grateful for my freedom and stuff. I gotta pipe down. I can't come on YouTube exposing, giving knowledge like that because I don't think they like that. I mean, they might respect it, but they don't like it. I don't think the powers that be like that. So I'm just going to pipe it down a little bit. You know what I mean? Find a way to come out here and just speak on the music and shit like that. You know what I mean? But it's difficult being that brilliant and having to dumb down yourself all the time. You know, it's like a volcano that's building pressure. So I got to figure out a way to just like release steam without upsetting nobody. You feel me? And I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd rather lose friends and keep my soul. I'd rather lose friends and keep my energy. I'd rather lose money and keep my soul. I ain't gonna lie to you because there's no profit in it. I'm telling you the truth. Because what I'm getting to see is crazy. How can I get a strike for nudity with a photo that has nobody in it, no silhouette, no animals, no nothing? Where is there nudity to be considered? But it's a strike on it. So how does YouTube operate like that? It's unreal. You see, so I wouldn't want to, nah. If it's going to play the game where it strikes at you and you can't strike back, I don't want it. You feel me? If it's going to play the game where it's like they striking at you, you can't strike back, then y'all could keep the fame and keep all of the rest of the shit. Because anything that come at me, I'm going to come back at it. Because that's what I'm programmed to do. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm coded to do. Anything that come at me, I don't have to go at it in the same moment. You know what I'm saying? Because I could be strategic. You know what I'm saying? And I could wait for moments in time, but I'm gonna get at it one way or the other. So if I'm gonna be in a situation where like you hit me with blows and I can't hit back, that ain't the situation for me, dog. That ain't the situation for me. So I don't know if it's I didn't declare war on. Did I say I declared war? I think I said I declared war in one video, but they taking it in a whole different way. Like, am I there poking at you, doing something to you? No, you know what I mean? I just said a few words, nigga. You wanna like control me through your social media page? That I don't need it. In my real life, I have social media in my real life. People are gonna come here. That's like come into my page, right? They're going to hug me. That's like that love emoji. You feel what I'm saying? They're gonna dap me up. That's like that praying hand, the two high fives. You feel what I'm saying? They're gonna like something. You know what I mean? And they might give me a little perk. And that's just like dollars. So social media mimicking real life any fucking way. You know what I'm saying? So if they try to chop me out of social media in that way because I'm talking too raw, I'm talking mad truth, I'm talking realness like that, and I'm giving y'all factual TV instead of scripted TV, then you know what the deal is? None. Because I want to know. They need to like say, don't say that, and I won't say that then. But if y'all just like not telling me and showing me, except attacking me, like how the fuck am I know? You feel me? How the fuck am I know? You gotta remember, I don't think about the shit I'm coming up here to talk about. You feel me? My thoughts are pure, so I don't feel them they needing to be filtered to fit a criteria, because my thoughts are always pure. You feel me? So I don't fix what I gotta say to come up here and say it. When I'm about to go live, I just, oh, it's random. I just live. Boom, I'm right. That's why there's hardly any title. I don't have the patience to put the title in, because I don't know what the fuck how I'm gonna come. You feel me? I just know that I'm gonna come off, and I don't know how yet. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not meditating what I'm going to say. Like, you know, it's not a program, it's not a script. You feel me? And because it's not a program and a script, I could come up here and I could be just like this, and then a millionaire could pull up and be having a good time with me that I know personally and shit like that. And then, or I can just literally go into a vibe where like I'm on a higher frequency at the time, and I start showing into things. I start giving light into areas of darkness, and maybe they don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure what's going on, but to strike me for a photo that don't got no nudity in it kind of like made me realize I'm not playing this game. I'm not willing to do that. You're fucking with my energy, my solar plex at that point. I don't give a fuck about your social media at that point. You see what I'm saying? I have the electromagnetic fields. Plus, pretty soon, y'all gonna shut down the social media to revamp the law any motherfucking way. They're gonna shut down the social media to revamp the law and the legislations. So I'm not stressing over no social media, homie. So if they wanna strike my channel because they don't like me speaking raw and truth like that to the massive, that's on them. They could go strike the channel all they want. I don't really give a fuck. You feel what I'm saying? I'm telling you the truth. When I care, I care. And when I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. If you play unjust, I don't give a fuck. You see what I'm saying? But if you're playing righteous and I do something that's out of pocket, then I'm going to take my accountability. You see what I'm saying? But if you're not and you do that, I don't really give a fuck. You see what I'm saying? I don't care if they strike the channel and do this and do it, take it from me. I got social media in real life, nigga. You see what I'm saying? Real life, I got social media in real life. So I ain't worried about y'all cutting me down, chopping me down. You did that already. You did that already. I spread my seeds all over. I personally don't need to do shit. There's many clones of Joe Wise Lifeline at this point. I'm gonna live inside of them. You know what I'm saying? So what you gonna do? How you gonna cut me down? How you gonna stop me? You gonna flag my pages and do this and do that because I'm talking real truth and giving codes? And don't you think the people deserve to save their own lives and souls? You don't think they deserve that? That's how the game should be played, not blindsided and shit. They should know what they're dealing with and what they're facing, so they could get on the line or get the fuck off the field. It all depends. But you want them to be in darkness and you hit them each time and they don't know what the fuck happening. So Joe Wise Lifeline, is ordained to come and speak on things, but you don't like that I'm ordained to speak on things, so you already try to destroy me, unalive me before I reach here, and now you're trying to complicate me and probably try to put holes in niggas' characters and shit like that. That shit ain't gonna affect me none. I'm telling you, I went through the fields, the initiation of, like, this shit ain't gonna affect me none. I know what affects me, bro. I know what affects me, and I ain't gonna tell y'all. So when they did that to striking a picture of my stat sheet, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, these trolls came on and they was talking shit. I'm like, oh, I screenshot all this shit. Let me post a few of these so the people can see and my trolls could see. So I posted it and it shows the stats like, yeah, I'm doing all right with music and shit. You feel me? How you doing? Well, let me see. Mason Brady. Wagwan Mason Brady. How you doing? All I did was post a stat sheet on YouTube. Y'all sub to the channel, like the video for me. Ain't no likes on the video or nothing. The algorithm don't even know I'm up. You feel what I'm saying? then they strike me for having a photo with my number of the song. Like it says 164K for the week, 400, no, 4 million, 4 point something million views or some shit like that at the bottom. You know what I mean? Like what's, you know, and then it says TuneCore. You feel me? No nudity, no persons on it, nobody, no silhouette, nothing. They said that I violated for nudity. That discouraged me. Right away I said, okay, I see how they fight the real guys. So that also exposed all their oppositions that's on YouTube to me. So there's a lot of major YouTubers that are government oppositions or whoever the fuck they working for, but they're not for you or I, and they're gonna give you drips of a whole lot of shit that might be sparkling and interesting, but it ain't gonna stimulate you enough to find the full truth. It's gonna stimulate you enough to keep listening to their bitch asses. So a lot of these YouTubers are fucking weirdos. They sellouts. They're not like me. They're not raw like me. They're not real like me. You see what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas ain't get punched in the face like me. A lot of these niggas never let a nigga bled in their life or nothing like that. You see what I'm saying? At all. A lot of them never did nothing like that. But once they reach a certain amount of subscribers, they feel they got power. Once they reach a certain amount of views that's collected over YouTube for a while, they feel they got power. But a real nigga like me in the fields got power. You ain't got no power. You got a mouthpiece. You feel me? Y'all working for them people. Because if they pressuring me like this, I only got 1,700 subscribers, and my photo had no nudity. Y'all say a whole bunch of shit about them people, and they ain't never came at y'all niggas. There's something wrong with that shit. And y'all got hundreds of thousands of subscribers at this point. There's something wrong with that shit. It's the fucking shakedown and the takeover, motherfucker. So most of my favorite YouTubers, I'm about to cut y'all the fuck off. Because I know what y'all are, nigga. I only listen to y'all when I want to see the control opposition message and what y'all about to do. Because this shit is raw. Just because they afflicted me, they exposed they exposed their first 2 quarters. They exposed what they're going to do in the 4th quarter from the first quarter and the 2nd quarter right now. You know what I mean? They exposed themselves because now I know all you YouTubers are bored out niggas. How they pressured me on that? Because I'm talking real truth, real raw shit, real codes that they never gave to human beings ever, or let you have books that can teach you these things or nothing like that. But your wise life was born with it inside, and it's been reconfirmed over and over. And I'm teaching those who want to set themselves free from within. I set myself free, but I'm still in the systematic world of things. So I'm not an enemy to it, motherfucker. I'm a savior of my soul. You see what I'm saying? So they don't want my YouTube going up. That's why y'all should sub and share my videos, because there's something that triggered the powers that be. And I don't know if it's the real powers that be or the motherfuckers don't want me to reach the powers that be. I don't know what it is, but they definitely coming after me, man. You feel me? Those cars in this parking lot, every one of them had a different state plate, and it's not a state that's close to my state. It's a faraway state. Who drive those type of things? Federal people drive those things. CIA, hitmen, assassins, spies drive cars with those type of tags. You know what I'm saying? So they tracking me. They after me. Because I said some shit on this fucking YouTube channel that I'm just starting to work with that sparked some type of shit somewhere with these people, man. Well, I told y'all from I came up, I want the checks. I need my life different, greater. I told you what my true motive is. My motive ain't to come up here and expose y'all and destroy this or nah. My motive is to give knowledge and wisdom and understanding and overstanding to people. And I thought that would be my niche. Because they say, what's up, brother? They say you gotta have the niche. I don't got a niche. So I'm thinking my truth, the rawness, the factual of my television broadcasting and projection is the niche. You see what I'm saying? I'm thinking giving these codes that are mind-blowing is the niche. But it's a threat to them. So what niche should I have? I come up here, I spit raw-ass bars. You got people want me in their studios, this and the third. I'd rather spit bars for enthusiastic people. What else they want from me? I'm doing everything they told me I had to do. What the fuck else they want from me? I'm building coded like this. So what do you want from me? That's what MK Ultra did. So what the fuck you want from me? I don't like violence. Okay, so I don't want to talk about violent things and violent events and rappers getting unalived and unaliving people. You see, I'm not into man-made bitches. So I don't give a fuck about the rap bitches in the game. You understand me? I don't give a fuck about fake ass, fabricated ass characters. So I don't give a fuck about half these rappers in the fucking game. I see through these niggas. What do you want from me? I'm looking to help the generations to understand themselves, understand the infrastructure of society, so you could have a better operative world. And you going against me for it, nigga? Don't you know they have to see the truth and know the truth because you're the father of lies? You can't just cover the world with lies. You can't bury the truth. It has to appear. If you're projecting lies, truth will appear. You should know this. I thought you was masters of the game. Break the chains and the barriers and send me through the fucking gate and stop playing with me, man. Because if y'all trying to stop this shit, your time too late. Because I already uttered into the atmosphere, the universe. It's over. We here. This could never leave the internet unless y'all take it off, and I'm wishing that y'all crash out all my sites, that nothing of me ever exists online again. That would be a fucking victory. So y'all ain't gonna do nothing to me but give me what the fuck I want. That's what happens in the end, because if you crash out all the sites that I go on, oh well, I got me. If you take my life, I got eternity. It doesn't matter what the fuck you do. So all you need to do is come correct. Come in the way that's gonna benefit you, nigga. I came bearing fruits. So that come with seeds. It's gonna regenerate no matter what you do to me. What you need to do is give me a certain level of respect, and then maybe I will be like, yo, yeah. But if you're gonna force me to hush, there's not, fuck ya. Take me to the gallows, bitch. My conversation will be with God Almighty, walking to the gallows, not you, motherfucker. My fear is that am I incomplete, Lord, to come by you? That would be my fear, not that you're gonna take my life. You understand me? You'd have to take me to the gallows. You don't force your eyes out to do shit. I got a millionaire mom. And because of religion, I stepped out as a teenager and never looked back, homie. I don't ask them people for nothing or nothing like that. They can't force me to do shit. When I'm around the crib, you see all the cars that's there. Come on, man. One person owns 2, 3 cars. They could afford, I hear them saying they go to the dealership to get some new cars. For what? You got 5, 6, 7 cars. They all get help from my mom. I don't take nothing. I've been out here in the streets. I was an early teenager on my own. And when I was in JA, I was in the streets on my own because my mom and my dad was missing, man. Can't nobody take care of you better than your mom and your dad. Can't nobody give you love and affection better than your mom and your dad, nigga. That's missing out of my motherfucking life and existence, homie. And when y'all do those unfair things to me, you're just opening up those scars inside, bro. When you open up those scars, bro, the beast comes out of that, bro. Because I'm be hurting inside and nobody be knowing it but me like Babyface, bro. I'm doing my best with it and y'all don't want to come fuck with me. Y'all told me to make the page. You know how the fuck I get down. I live my truth. I don't be giving a flying fuck. I'm not here to impress the people of the world or the world. I'm here to learn life lessons so I can ascend and go up in higher dimensions because I fell from grace coming to this fucking lower dimension called the world, the earth, the ghetto, the hood, the pits, the dungeons, the hell. So I don't give a fuck what you do to my life no more, man. I seen Satan came close to everybody I love and took him away from me. Do you think I give a fuck now? He could only hurt you through the people closest to you. I seen this nigga come and take away everybody I cared for that cared for me unconditionally away from me. That's how the devil fucking works. You see? Only for God to make me worthy. This is like the book of Job. I suffered that shit. You see? So this is why this is why I think I'm heaven sent and hell proof, like Lil Wayne said, bro. It's the shit I had to go through, the psychological shiftings. The spiritual shiftings, everything that I had to attain to, everything I had to survive and overcome the whole time, bro. All the time I've been injured, I had to heal myself with no help. All the time I had to run away from my homes because yo was coming to unalive me. And it wasn't the streets, nigga. Stop playing with me, man. Why would I run away from my home to the streets and stand in the face of consistent danger unless I'm running away from something more dangerous and more evil than that? So you're the one that's agitating me for me to start showing the world where I've been and what the fuck been going on. Because I come up here online bugging, just goofing off, teaching, doing this, doing that. I ain't taking it like how these tubers take it. The only time I get real serious is when the subscribers, the real people behind the screen say things to me and boom, 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 and I see my effects and I see how they affect me and I take that part serious. The rest of it, I don't give a fuck. What I care about are my little children that I haven't seen. What I care about is dispelling the demons that want to be seen. You gonna think you're striking me and giving me, oh, so then this channel don't get this. Oh, fuck my channel, pussy hole. I'll go do interviews with every vlogger you have up there that you work with and let them pay me for it, motherfucker. You hear me? So whether you try to kill the character or not, all it's gonna do is pique people's interest and stimulate them to come at the nigga, whether it's good or bad. And I'm gonna capitalize on that and convert it to what the fuck I want. What's good, soldier? Good, good. You feel me? Good light to you, brother. So when they did that, that shit shifted up for me. I'm like, I'm the one hiding myself from social media, fool. I'm the one that hide myself from TV. I'm the one that stripped myself from radio and all that. Y'all acting like y'all doing something. Huh? Y'all acting like y'all doing something. When do I ever go to the studio, promote shit, and you do a song, come out, promote, and market it? I never, ever in my life did that shit, nigga. I'm still getting my organic views that's going up there. Because when it's real, you can't go around that shit. I don't care what nobody say. I got love for the people. I'm the source of love. I'm gonna come with love foremost. What you mirror to me is the outcome. So you make the outcome when you're fucking with me, not me. You make the outcome because I'm not gonna bow down to that type of shit. Okay? Tell me not to say those things. Don't punish and force me. And don't crucify me for things I didn't do. Now you fucked up. Now I don't respect you. Now your power ain't power. Your power ain't not power. You're a cheater. You can't cheat to win the trophy and be a winner. You're the winner. Winning is for the special mental people, whether they're functional or not. That's what the word winning is for. Them people that feel like they losers all the time. Victory is for kings and gods. And I'm God King, Jawai's lifeline. Suck your mother. Crawl right back up underneath your mother. Motherfucker, why you try to punish and hurt my feelings like that? I'm just looking to change my life. I'm just looking to give the industry my talents and skills and write for these niggas over there because I know they're about to burn the fuck out, and write for them hoes over there because all that shit you talking about pussy out here, no nigga coming on the gram saying you got the best that he banged, bitch. So all you rapping bitches need to shut the fuck up, you see? Because you need new raps, you need new writers. You need wild, uncontainable motherfuckers like me. You understand? What I'm trying to do is drop my 1-2s and sell label songs and shit like that. Y'all making my life complicated and shit, nigga. All I want to do is have enough weed that I don't suffer for the bitch, you know? That's all I'm looking for, nigga. I'm looking for is to have a nice house and yard and things like that for my children. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause shit that I never get to enjoy in my full life. You know what I'm saying? Y'all playing with me, man. Y'all playing with me. This is the shit I use for therapeutic sessions and shit. So at times you can tell it's therapeutic to me. You see, because I'll go into things that I only talk to. I've never spoken to my best friends, my mother, my father, my brother, my sister, no one, nobody about it. There's some things I say here. So I know the real psychological reasons I'm going to use this for. I'm not projecting without cause. It's not for attention. It's for upliftment and stimulation. It's for awareness. See? It's for every soldier to hold his post. Straight hold your post, nigga. Hold the motherfucking post. If you hold the post, they can't get through here. If they can't get through here, they can't get to the apples and the chicken. They can't get to the women and the children. Hold your post, nigga. They can't come steal the bag, nigga. Hold your post, real niggas hold the post. Fuck wrong with you? And I don't mean standing somewhere. I don't mean that. It's mental, nigga. It's mental. Hold your fire. Hold your fire. Build empires. Hold your fire. Earth have always had invasions. They gonna come. Hold your fire, nigga. I'll show you where the target's at. Bust at them niggas that don't want to see us breathe. Anything that don't want to see the human beings here, bust at them. Because human beings are the rightful ruler of this animalistic, primitive-ass fucking world. Not intellect, not intelligence, but animals. Run this bitch. Tell the military to go into the jungle without things to repel animals and see if they're going to win against their oppositions or the opposition's the same. Huh? Or the mosquitoes or nature itself. Can their machine guns shoot all mosquitoes? What if a swarm of mosquitoes was coming at us into a community? Can we shoot them down with our machine guns? Can we spray enough chemical to kill that? Fuck no. Nature is what you should really be concerned about. I ain't concerned about your fucking guns. I ain't concerned about your death you want to issue. I'm not concerned about. I know the Holy Spirit gave me eternal life. You're gonna get. When the Holy Spirit touched down around you, bitch, you're gone. Gone eternally. I know this. You don't put no fear in me. You unalive me already. I was hungry when you unalive me, man. You don't even understand. That shit even fuck with a nigga prior to die hungry, nigga. So y'all pressure me don't mean nothing to me. I lost everybody that means something to me. Y'all want to take the streets away? Take it. I already gave it up. I wanted these. Y'all want to make me king of this shit? King of what? This? From my adolescent years, I've been trapped in this bitch. I couldn't even take half these niggas to a 5-star restaurant, dog. They gonna put me to shame. I couldn't take none of these motherfuckers to a 5-star restaurant, and I do that very often. They'd put me to fucking shame. You understand? King of the streets? This is what they're saying. I'm king of the streets. He Mr. Outside. He Trap King. That's what the fuck you mean? My life had bad circumstances I had to survive through, homie. I ain't choose this shit. This shit chose me and wouldn't let me go. I try my best every time. I went to jail and I'm sitting there, they're like, oh shit, everybody like, I gotta get the fuck up out of here, I gotta get the fuck up. I know I don't belong here. But the point, it's psychological. I'm like, wait, there's an apartment right there. I have all rights to go into that. The apartment is the cell. I'm like, there's a phone right there. So if I had money on that, I could call the open world. I can hear the breeze blowing in a car or something. I'm like, wait, they have this fake ass store that charges you 50 times more. I could order all of that. They got books. You could just get this much of them, go read, and come back. I didn't want none of that. But I knew that I've been through hell, nigga. And there's different levels to the hell that I'm living. So all I cared about was my soul, seeing my babies again, my conduct, because they watch you in them places. See? My conduct must be respectful and important to the inmates and the guards at the same time. And they're going to come test you to get you out of character. But I have to keep my conduct to the best of my ability because it's the better part of my discipline. They couldn't understand why this nigga got composure like that. I did my little ritual, got the fuck up out of there. Niggas will pull up and tell you that. They remanded me. But you see, the Holy Spirit and the Lucifer and my ancestors and the powers that be let me up out of there. This is real life, I'm telling you this. This happened this year, and I'm still going through the trial, and I've got to go on my trial date in what, a week and a half again. You see? So I'm telling you real life stuff. When I first came here on the live, I was talking to that guy. Y'all could tell I was talking to somebody. I put it on mute. Well, when I got out, that guy cheated me of money, and I was going to become violent. But then the Holy Spirit saved me again, and I changed my life again. See? When I mentioned Jesus on here, they attacked me too. I'm not even a Jesus person. I ran away from my mom because they love to project Jesus on people. Everything they use Jesus about, Jesus about, Jesus about. So it's not that people don't like Jesus. They don't like Jesus people on the earth. You understand? Niggas ain't never met Jesus in the literal to not like him. We don't like y'all. This is why war comes to the Christians just like that. I'm not saying they're not beautiful and this and the third and they might have some good intentions. Not saying that. You got to know the other side of this shit. You got to know the history of shit too. So I ran away from that, and they still crucified me for mentioning it, saying that nobody has achieved what Jesus have achieved. And we can, but we have to do it together. And shit like that. And they came at me, nigga. They don't like him because he the fallen that came here and brought light to the world. You understand? And they trap Lucifer because he also came here and brought light to the world. You understand? So they don't like them two people right there. They don't like them two beings right there. They prefer Satan. They prefer the adversary. You understand? So they don't like Lucifer and they don't like Jesus at all. But I tell you, them two beings are good. So Lucifer could do evil and good. But the Christ will only do good. The Holy Spirit will only do good. Lucifer will do good and evil though. You understand what I'm saying? Because he's always battling for a contrast, a balance, an evening. You understand? He's like a fucking alchemist. That's Lucifer. He's like a fucking alchemist. And I know my son has always been black. I know that's not the real one. I've always known that because I came through eternity. It was darkness, and all things come out the darkness. So who and what put that shit there to come every fucking time? And how does it work like that? It's pulling energy from the black sun because it's in front of the black sun, the real sun. The moon is the only light of the fucking world. The lunar. This is why women have their period off the lunar. This is why the ocean answers to the lunar, the moon, the lunar. So women are lunatics because the lunar is a shortening for lunatics. So women are lunatics. Because they're connected to the moon with the menstrual cycle. How is this? How the fuck is this? When the world was darkness, the earth was darkness. Where did that bright yellow diamond come from? Even David Bowie told you in his last works before he passed earth about the black sun. What are we in? What is this? The fuck are we in? It's really a simulation that you can't see. because it's organically in you, like it's you. Fuck. Figure it out. Shit. There's no such thing as no fucking nighttime or day. Nigga, it's just darkness. That's inside. So we're bringing this shit up every day we do. What spell has been put on us that we can't allow the darkness to cover us so we can illuminate and be the light of the world? The sun, I feel the sun serves the system. Because once it's up, the serotonin, you get up. Now it's action time with the sun. It's masculine. See me? If it stayed up for 2 extra hours every day, we'll all start fighting each other. We'll be on the go, non-stop, dog. Where are we at? What is this? How come you can't control who you are, what you think, how you feel on a consistent basis? How come? There's always something from the sideline to come. Why? Why? How come we can't control who we are, be who we are to the fullest without things from the sideline or emotions or things? Why are we entrapped like that? You got to think. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Have no fear for their nuclear energy. None of them can stop your time. How long shall they kill our prophets? Why we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. You've got to fulfill the book. What's the book? The Bible, basic instructions before leaving earth. The acronym, right? Bible, basic instructions before leaving earth. I mean, that's the first book that they want you to run through because the world was religiously based before. See? And you're going to find the word church in there a lot. A gathering, a congregation. Church didn't mean that you needed to be in a building with a cross on it. See? Genesis teaches you about DNA splicing. See, that's what Genesis teaches you about, DNA splicing, and how they came down and start showing what this herb will do, what that herb will do, and all of that. Genesis tells you about the beginning of Adam and Eve, that set of people. Who the fuck are they? That's what Genesis is really telling you about. Their laboratory splicing, their clones. Fuck. Why y'all strike my picture? You shouldn't do that. That's why I'm getting fucking mad. Okay? So that's why they're coming and saying that they need, like, what they say, female concentration CAMPs. Huh? Why? Because those clones are obsolete now. Yeah, they could procreate, they could do this, they could do that, but they can't go further in certain comprehensive or anything like that. And with over the years of eating the old foods and this and the third, they can't go up on the 5G levels, the higher levels of consciousness, the 5D levels, the fifth dimension and all that. So they got to make new clones. So that's why they're going to wipe out a bunch of people and put AI clones, which are synthetic human beings, in place. You understand? They'll be able to regenerate themselves because they're quantum and AI. So the quantum controls the AI. The quantum is not on the earth. It's in the fourth dimension, people. So you know who that is already. So the Queen, Trump, all of them, they're just bloodlines of a certain type that came here and intermingled in that laboratory. That laboratory in Genesis. You understand what I'm talking about? Yeah. It's called bioengineering. So this is why, like, Trump is I voted for Trump once. Now hear me tell you why. Because I know who Trump is already. And because of the you would never understand or believe me. But Trump was born in 1946, I believe, or 42, 46. Our president was born. And Adolf left the eye of the world in 1946. As if they brought him already to the US or he had to go into a lab so they could biologically regenerate him from a baby with a woman and a man that fits the bloodline and everything and have the traits. Because remember, they had children here. So those people are just a certain bloodline. They're not the human race. You understand? They're mankind. They look like you. That's how they could mimic and walk around. If they didn't, you, the human race, will know and destroy them immediately. You understand? But they're not the real power. The power that rules them is on the fourth dimension. Do you understand? And through the powers of Satan, Saturn, the principalities of that. That's who they answer to. See? That's who give them the vision to know that what they're doing is going to take on. You understand? So they'll unalive somebody, send them into the depths of the hell that is not this sector, okay, so they can go talk to the Satans, and the Satans will give them all kinds of messages to do the best surgeries, make the best of this and that, and then they'll come back from the dead, they Narcan them and thing, and then this doctor can write all this shit down and this and the third, or they'll read their brainwaves off a computer as the devil talks to the person that's dead. And they get all this information, could make you a Ferrari, could make you a Bugatti or whatever. They're all transformers, nigga. They all got created in another realm first. Spirit before flesh. So does it go for your Benz and everything else. It was once in spirit. You understand? And the spirit used flesh to get it to manifest, to capture you of the likeliness of it. Now you love your Benz more than you love yourselves. Now you love your Jordans more than you love your freedom. Because the devil is extremely smart, but the world underestimate the devil. You see, and that's where they fuck up. Answering a text, y'all. Fuck with me, because I know who they were here before. They jumped timelines. They shape-shifting, time-traveling people. That's what they are. I've seen them before. I was here before just like them. A lot of actresses and actors know what I'm talking about. So why am I down here on ground level? What, I went rogue? Why am I down here on ground level? A lot of actors and actresses know what I'm talking about. A lot of Nephilims walking around in the bloodline of Nephilims, homie. And what a lot of that is around you. I'm so transparent and real. I'm telling you, I'm not fully human. But can I bleed like you? And oh, yes, motherfucker, because I'm in the condition of. So Trump and all of them, they're not like us. They're not the human race. They're mankind. The Queen, mankind. The Rothschild, mankind. All of those people, they're mankind. They're not humans. You understand? So don't expect them to do human things and feel the human condition to the full. They're more of the crown chakra, the head chakra. They don't even, you know what I'm saying? They're more of that. So they don't have chakras. They're probably just Mars or probably just wherever they derive from. That's what their whole spinal cord would be of. They're technology people. Genesis, they're technology people. That's what they are. They're not like you. They talk like you, eat like you, they mimic you. Swear to God. But they're not like you. And some of them are nice. Some of them wants the preservation of man, of human and mankind. And some of them wants to destroy humanity. And some of them is going against their own. So Lucifer, all of them are not with Lucifer. Lucifer wasn't with the fuck shit of destroying humanity. You see, Lucifer wanted to speed up humanity and help them. He sympathized with humanity. That the word sympathy comes from Lucifer, because Lucifer sympathized with humanity, being innocent and trapped, and show her you got a vagina, and if you open this vagina, you're gonna know a lot more things than you're closed off to, because sex is the gateway to all things. So the rest of them hated humanity. And they came and punished God's children. Lucifer tried, but they all went against Lucifer. It's like a board meeting. They all went against the CEO, but they can't go above him in the sense of like overrule him in power, for say, because of the fact that he is the chosen chief of the tones and the languages and the this and the that. He's the intellect of them all. So they capture him, and our duty is to release Lucifer, set him free. That's our duty. And Satan doesn't want that, because they're not intellectual like Lucifer. They're destructive and anti-nature. Lucifer liked nature. He even fucked animals. Lucifer liked people. You understand? What's good?
How are you?
Good, good. How are you?
All right.
See.
You did black?
Yeah, you can get one. Good looks. And what about a coffee, eh? Good looks.
You gotta come make it.
No, just pay for it.
You gotta make it.
All right, just pay for it. Yeah. Whatever, bro. You
gotta make it. I'll pay for it.
I love you. I love you, sir. That's my G. That's my G right there. She always gonna pull up and make sure they get good. No matter if it's herb, weed. If I was out here and didn't go to the crib and I was mad at them, she like, you gotta come to the house and go rest. Like, you know what I mean? She was in prison and all that shit. Not just a street girl, mingle with drugs and all that. You know what I'm saying? We talk sweet to each other, you know what I mean? Because you could tell people have been through trauma and bad things and shit like that, but got the best of heart and soul, man. This is what I'm saying to y'all. How you gonna bring me down when the people who you broke already are the best? They got love. They'll go through anything for you because they never want to see you go through the shit they did. We gonna take care of each other no matter what. When the pockets is stacked, oh yeah, they know that. We take care of each other no matter what. You see? Lucifer needs our help. They don't want you to know that because they told you to stay away from him. We need to set Lucifer free from Satan's claws. Lucifer sympathized with God's creation, God's delight, humanity. That's the good side. That's the good polarity of Lucifer. The bad polarity is that he's pissed. He's been punished. He's been beaten. He's been trodden. He's been blamed. He's went insane. You understand? So he keeps speeding up time and keeps speeding up humanity because he's trying to get to the end of days so he can be set free to create havoc on these motherfuckers who had him caged for so fucking long. It's them, the seeds of Satan. Set Lucifer free. He's the top of the fucking pyramid. He's the top of the pinnacle. Lucifer is in everyone, not Satan. Lucifer is in everyone. This is your Lucifer right here. I can feel him when I feel him. Fuck are you talking about? When he turns that light on and you're not telling me shit, he's real. So is the Holy Spirit real. So in order for you to see through the density called the world, you need to contact Lucifer or allow him to contact you. Then you'll see they have him trapped. The Vatican have Lucifer trapped. They've been enslaving Lucifer. That's where slavery started. It started first with Lucifer. They started to enslave Lucifer for his intellect, his creativity. They built industries out of this motherfucker. Every industry you see on earth came out of Lucifer, homie. Every brand you see on earth came out of Lucifer, man. You hear me? I'm not a Luciferian. I'm giving the respect that's due. This is Satan's world. Don't get it fucked up. That's why they're about to go to war. Because he's the light of the world and he's inside of people. So Satan can't fully annihilate his world and do what he wants to do with his build and destroy and pull lives down to corrupt and drain energy from it so he could orbit each planet. How the fuck you gonna clear up your karma orbiting each planet when you're still doing fuck with Satan? You've never been human. You're anti-nature. You'll never get it. Principalities will never understand the human nature. This is why it gives you rules and regulation. It doesn't want you to get to your full potential. So Satan only deals with rules and regulation. It's the principalities, the God of rules and regulations. What world do you live in? A world of rules and regulations, meaning it's hell. So because I know this, you don't want the rest of the world to know this. I get it. Won't talk about it much more from now, but I got to get some of it out of my system or give me millions of dollars. The fuck? You ain't giving me no distraction except force, violence, and stupid shit like that that can't stop me, that won't stop me. You have to give me millions of dollars, which you know I'm not easily bribed. So this is why you do what you do. But I never rejected millions of, all right, maybe I did before, but I got to change your heart because I understand more. You know what I'm saying? Because when them two Jewish lady came, it's because they got romantically involved with me and wouldn't give me space, man. If they'd given me the space for me to be the free-spirited me, I would have been far in. But they got romantically involved with me, and they wouldn't give me my free space. And I'm not, you see how I'm standing here and all that? There's hella people, hella walkthroughs, hella show-ups I got to go do. But I need my, whenever my spirit tells me to do it, that's when I'll do it. You dig? So if I get signing to somebody, it'll have to be somebody that understands. He's going to get it done. You can't force him. And when he gets it done, it's going to be the best you could get done. Thanks, man.
You're welcome. You all right?
Yeah, man. I'm good, man. It's going to be the best you could get done. And everybody know that. Feel me? Everybody know that. I'm going to text her, tell her to brush her hair. Even though she is street hog, I like it when she actually put herself together. Being my little homie, you feel me? That's my little homie, man. I've made some homies that it's in the heart, you know? It's in the heart. It's the heart chakra and the crown chakra we connected with, not the lower chakras. You feel me? Because they don't fuck so much that they want to give more to a real one. Because they got all kinds of dicks, all kinds of sizes, all kinds of niggas. So they want to just give love to a real one. So I let them do it. I don't let the bad bitches do it for a reason. Certain bad bitches be wanting to take me to dinner or this and the third or drive me and smoke. No. Nah, because I know their egos. Their egos. You feel me? Life ain't punch up their egos yet. But we got to set Lucifer free off the planet. That's what we have to do. That's the mission that humanity is supposed to do. Because Lucifer did for you, now you need to do for Lucifer by taking him off the planet, allowing him to get the fuck off the planet. How could he want someone to be homeless and comfortable? It's not his home. Who captured him? They told you to stay away from Lucifer, right? So how could Lucifer be Satan and Satan be Lucifer? How could light become darkness? How could a free-spirited being become principalities? Does that make sense to you? They're two separate beings. One deals with straight principalities, restrictions, and the other, you see, light, inspiration, creation, this, that. That's what the other does. Like musical creation, shit like that, inventions. That's what Lucifer does, nigga. We're going in a new age. All who was blind need to see. You see what I'm saying? Real talk. You see me? Dive into darkness and you'll see what I'm talking about. Stop being so afraid of the fucking darkness within and dive in it. See what you really are. Be who you really are. I know who I really am. I'm a lover. I'm a healer. I'm this and that, but I'm a warrior. You dig what I'm saying? I'm a lover, a healer, creator, all of that, but I'm also a warrior. You dig? From life to life, from life to life. It's coded inside the blood, so it doesn't go nowhere. You just get reborn and then you start recalling everything that you are when you're supposed to. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm wondering how I'm on ground level. That's what makes me fucking mad. Why? Because I would exceed up the ranks, up the degrees like that. Because you know what I mean? Because it's already in me. Because I could come in the game asking for what I want and not being giving what the fuck they feel like could entrap me. That's crazy. Knowing what I know, there's no negotiation one could negotiate. It wouldn't be enough. So they're gonna compromise me, break me down. You don't got to do it like that. You could talk to me. I'm very intellectual. I'm very human. I'm very supernatural at the same time. You can speak. You could communicate with me. I'm not like that. I'm not anti organizations. I'm not. I'm nothing like that. I know what I don't like. So if I don't like it, it's in the world. I can't remove it from the world all by myself. So I'm gonna just do what I do. You see, and it's gonna do what it do. But when it tried to like make me into it or make me do what it do, that's the conflict of interest. You dig? I got to be able to do what it takes for my life. That becomes a conflict of interest immediately, like real fast. You understand? couldn't couldn't wrap me up and say I have mental issues. Couldn't wrap me up with murder. You couldn't wrap me up with certain things at all because I ain't lived certain lives and I ain't mentally ill. And I ain't never had drug issues or alcohol issues, you see what I'm saying, or anger issues and shit like that. I ain't never suffered those type of things. I'm an intellect with an analytic system. You know what I'm saying? So somebody really, it's life or death if I got into a fight. My words cut like the blade of a knife. So when I say shit to niggas, sometimes it fucks them up so bad. They feel some type of way. They come at me. You heard? And that's the situations I've gotten into all my life. Cause I could be minding my business and then nigga come up on me on some dumb shit or clown shit. And the clown shit I'm not really with. Keep that clown shit with the niggas. I like to giggle with you. Shit like that. Don't bring that clown shit around certain motherfuckers because they're not gonna like that. And I'm one of them niggas that don't like clown shit. And these niggas be clowning a lot. And I be like, yo, fuck these niggas think they are. Or different type of things. Where like, you know, you give a nigga respect and when you give him respect, he take it for weakness. You're nice to a nigga, he take it for weakness. You feel what I'm saying? Because nobody was nice to him or nothing like that. You feel me? So that, it'll be shit like that. You dig? Or a nigga try you a couple times, you don't do nothing to him, so he thinks that it's sweet. Then he tries you that way, and you have to live, you have to protect yourself. You get what I'm saying? And it's funny as hell because, homie, there's this guy that was trolling me one time, right? And he's like, get a job. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm at my job. You dumbass motherfucker. I'm an upcoming industry artist for a long time because I don't take fuckery and I'm too intellectual for the bullshit. So I am on my job. You see, my kid that went to Penn State and the other one in college, they all could tell you they grew up with me hearing me on the radio every day, my music. They grew up lavishly without any needs, wants. There's different game consoles throughout all the years, at all the hottest of sneakers, whatever they needed to feel and develop themselves socially as a child, they got all of that. My children will tell the whole world that shit. What's that? Can I get $5? Why? Why you only want $5, Snow? That doesn't make sense. You're not ambitious. You're not ambitious, Snow. You know what I'm saying? You're not ambitious. I told y'all they said that my music did a lot of millions of views. You only want $5. Like, you're not ambitious. Why don't you ask me how we can do business together? Snow, sub to the channel, you silly ass. You trolling. That's my G. You see what I'm talking about? That's my gang. Like, you don't know. I'm OG. You see what I'm saying? If I was on the shit and you'll see that girl that came in got me coffee. We was texting from 7 in the morning before she got here type shit. We supposed to be here a while ago. You get it? Okay, and there's a lot more people that's going to pull up. You'll see that throughout the day. Some, you know what I mean? You'll see gangsters jump out and bring me a couple of eights of weed to smoke on, shit like that. Like, if I allow it, you feel me? So, nah, I won't even ask for $5. You got me fucked up. Only person, Taco Bell? For Taco Bell, you serious? You'll have to wait 48 hours. I'll have to transfer. I don't live by money all the time. I'll have to transfer. This is why I'll come to the store here and I'll be like, yo, I gotta come back and pay for this coffee because I just transferred the money and it'll take like 48 hours. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't be knowing. So many subscriptions just take what they want. So I don't know. When I go around the house, let's see who could give it to me right now. Ain't no lids and sugar and all that, bro?
Yeah.
No brown sugar? Is there any lids? Lids, yeah, the tops.
Yeah.
Yes, no. You should ask for $100 and things like that. Now, if you want $5 real quick, go download a survey app real quick. Dig? Even when I'm standing here talking, I'll be playing surveys. I do it because it helps stimulate my brain and help me know what the political parties are looking for us to do, because it has a lot of political surveys. If you like this person, that person, who you got to vote for, this, that, and the third, products, stores. So I see what stores they try to like map off out of the U.S. and what stores they want to be predominant. You know, you get to see everything. You get to learn a lot. You know what I mean? With surveys and commercials. So go do a survey. If you're hungry in the streets, you first got to get it before someone give it to you. You heard? I'm going to teach you this shit in real life. That's why nobody feels sorry for me out here. You understand? That's why nobody pities me. Get it? All right. So when I'm out here in my time and I'm benching time, so like the last time I had left the house, I was in the shower, I was singing. My sister said some shit about me singing because there were children at the daycare with Nat. And I got pissed at her because she's too fucking, too much. You see, way over the top, too much. So I left. I'm like, fuck this. I'm not coming back around here for a while. So I ain't go back for a little bit, right? So it'll come off to a lot of people like, okay, he belongs nowhere, this, that, and the third. But I played the game and I play it well. So here's the thing. No one is gonna come up to me and pity me and shit like that. If they do, they're gonna get disrespected. You see? I'm respected like that. So they know that I have my own things no matter what, okay? So they know that I'm gonna have my own things, period. So you'll have people, the only thing you'll hear them come and ask, yo, you want a black and mild or coffee? Because they know I always have a chief of black, I'm chief in the black and mild, I'm always have a coffee or a tea. They know that part. It's a part of my whole little thing, right? And then the ganja, if I don't have ganja, then okay, we have an issue. Apart from that, bro, I'm okay. You don't get it. You see, it's because they gonna know that I have my own, because you gotta go out, you gotta hustle. You gotta be practical, no matter what, because I've been in all kinds of situations. I never let it conquer me. That's the whole point. You see what I'm saying? So it'll be easy for me to send you $50 or all that, but first you gotta show me that you have a rhythm. You've built a rhythm. You understand what I'm saying? Because I know that when you build a rhythm, you gain momentum. Momentum causes energy. But if you're putting out energy, you'll get energy back, right? Simple as that. Whether it's physical energy, spiritual energy, mental energy, you're going to get it back. So if you go to work and put out the real energy, you're not going to be tired for say you're going to get energy. You understand what I'm saying? This is how I keep going. So therefore, what you do, if you need money right now, you get the fuck up, you go out there, you get the money. You see, so if it's that critical in your actual reality, right, that's where your condition matters the most. So the people around you are generally good. And if you don't remind them that they're generally good, then you're going to feel cornered and alone and feel like there's no one that gives a fuck. You understand what I'm saying? And you're a dog without a bone. But if you show the people your truth, I guarantee you're going to end up with more than $5. You're going to end up with glory or a story you could come back and tell YouTube. You understand? Because I give $5 all day long to too many people, and I realize what happens. You're breaking those people. So if someone sends you $5 right now, they're breaking you. They're not helping you. Someone send you $100 right now, they're breaking you. They're not helping you. Go out there, hustle, grind, take the risk. You see, put your life on the line. My name is Jawai's Lifeline. If you're not supposed to die, you won't. You'll just achieve, whether it's wisdom, experience, knowledge, money, and all the above. You'll achieve. So I'm going to give you the truth. So you take that and you can replicate your needs. You can satisfy your needs by replicating what you got to do over and over and over, just repetition. So go make $5 and put it away every day, and you'll have $1,900 a year. You see what I'm saying? Acorn even advertised that right there, actually. You see what I'm saying? That if you put $5 away a day and invest it, you'll have $1,900 just from the savings. But what if the growth of the savings that you're saving is in that investment thing grows? You'll have a little bit more. So get the fuck up off your bullshit and go make something happen, nigga. You see, if you build it, they will come. So I had a few songs. In 2020, in the COVID, I called Meek Mill and them. I was going down to Philly to go do these tracks. They said a nigga got killed in the studio, and I'm like, I don't like that type of, when it comes to creation, the environment should be dedicated to just creation, not gang shit, not this, that. So I went to a different major, and I did my songs, and this and the third, all right? Years later, the song's been out, getting its 1-2s. Years later, the songs are getting millions of views on them. If you build it, they will come. So if I calculate just 10 million views, 10 million streams of it, of the music shit, that's quite a lot of racks. You see me standing here thinking about those racks, worried about that or nothing like that at the moment? No, because I got to make it through my moments of time in life. And even when that comes, I will not operate from that. I will only operate from right now. So if I had a pack of saltines, I will just need some hot tea, and I wouldn't think about 40, 60 grand. I wouldn't think about 200 grand. I wouldn't think about none of that. It'll just be where it's at. You get it, bro? Like, I have accounts I can't log in because I don't remember the email, but it accumulated money. What I distribute in Europe. So I don't look at it. I don't worry about it. Then I log into the account and they said that one song has made this much euros, right? I leave it. I don't worry about none of it. Because the universe, when you don't cash out, it's gonna project the interest to you in a different way. So when you keep running away from it like Jonah, it's gonna bring you right back to what the fuck you're running from. You see? So if I gave you the money, it's not gonna fucking help you. It'll help you get some crack. It'll help you get some fucking weed. It'll help you get a piece of food. You can't even buy shit. You can't buy none of those things I mentioned no more, for one. But it's not gonna help you. You see? And if it's a scheme that you do and ask everybody for $5, you're broken. It's not gonna help you that way. You're destroying your life. You're destroying who you are, and you're not gonna amount to shit, because you should want to break through the barriers that's holding you back. You understand? Get a pack. Get a pack, get a job, or whatever. Feel me? I'm overly qualified for the jobs in my area. Overly qualified. They couldn't pay me the rates that is required. And I'm not saying it just to say it. I'm saying it as a factual thing. You get what I'm saying? So I made LLCs, my guy. You know what I'm saying? LLCs. Like Super Thought Nation LLC. You feel me? New Dignity Entertainment LLC. iRussia Property Management LLC. Epiphany Styles Painting and Property Management LLC. I made LLCs. Then I went out. I needed to work in my LLC to gain back the money I invested in the LLC, and then that money times 10, 6 or 10 times before I make the company dormant and be very selective of the clients that I work for. You dig? Because it's more, for me, it's more like branding, or I come up with catchy names and I like to own them. That's more like what it is for me. You get what I'm saying? However, if you build it, they'll come. I could sell this YouTube channel right now for a few bands. You understand? If you build it, they'll come. Now, remember, I told you that I gave you the jewels. So when you become rich, just remember Jawai's lifeline. Just pay some homage. You ain't got to give me no money. Just pay some homage. Give me some motherfucking money, nigga. God damn it. I've seen 100 bands more than a few times in my own. You understand? And I mean in a long, no, I mean I've seen 100 bands more than a few times in my own. But when you're on the go in the streets, 100 bands ain't it. A nigga off the block that can't get a black Kamala times 10 bands is like, yeah, you could start making some power moves. A nigga that seen 10 bands 10, 50 times, you see what I'm saying? It become like $1,000. A nigga that's seen $100,000 plenty of times, that's like $10,000. So you gotta understand how it's set up. It's just like a nigga pushing weight and a nigga pushing eights. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna evaluate the same when you're selling weight. You get what I'm saying? As if a nigga selling 8. The nigga that's selling 8 is gonna get more money anyway. You get a lot more money in the volume, but you get less profit. The nigga get you get a lot more profit money that does the 8. You feel me? So you gotta know how to hustle. Go look. This I did this. On my mama. I'm about to do this right now. I'm about to do this right now. Actually, I went and ordered me hella skis, hella grinders. These bags like this. This is the first kind I got, right? And I got a bunch more just sitting in a parked car at the crib. You feel me? Little purse ones like that. What else did I get from them people, man? Let's just say I got a few little unique things. And I was trying to tell the homies, like, look, bro, fuck selling that breaking down the yayo and shit like that, dog. If you're gonna do that, you push yayo in the high amounts. You don't push it, you don't break it down to grams, because then you're gonna get your ass in trouble. You feel me? Because users are unstable about that shit and their behavior and everything like that. You know what I mean? But party goers and corporate people, they're different. And police and lawyers and judges and all that. Everyone, a lot of people use drugs. So I would never, if I was a drug dealer, I wouldn't want to sell drugs to street people. So I knew right there the drug game would be a failure to anyone who entered it, because the people you're running from are the people that are in control of those type of drugs. You see what I'm saying? It's for the people who have things and power in the world, not people on the ground level. They're just using you to break down the amount that they need to get rid of to pay their quota, so their profit line could be bigger. You see what I'm saying? For the people who of power. You get? You only sell drugs to people. Like, if I was a cocaine dealer, and I've never in my life, I would go for police. I would go for judges. I would go for lawyers. I would go for doctors, nurses, garbage men. I'll go for all the systematic motherfucking people, because they're the ones who do that type of drugs and can afford to do it and keep themselves up and stay out of the spotlight and don't be a disruption to the society. They're the only ones that can do that. Anyone in the streets that use drugs, they're going to be a fucking problem to our society. They're going to break down. They're going to abandon their children, their home, and their responsibilities. Anyone in the higher society that does lines or anything like that, or pop pills, they're going to work. Their secretaries doing this. Their judges doing that. They're blah. They're operating in the society. So that's who have the brain power to do drugs, and the intellect not to let it destroy them. You understand what I'm saying? To use it as a mere stimulation and a practice. You get what I'm saying? A ritual. So they'll party, they'll work, and special events when they're feeling good and the alcohol hit them, and they've seen all their co-workers and they've seen all their favorite people, and they're like, God damn it, let's party, huh? Nobody has nothing to say outside of this. Not even when they go back to work. Nobody talks about it. But they'll have their little party drugs and this and the third and the alcohol, because they're all alcoholics. That's what the legal drug they can do and get away with it, except for driving. But they all alcoholics. So therefore, they like a little cocaine when they party. Why wouldn't they, nigga? If you understand what cocaine is and what alcohol is, that tobacco, those in tobacco will go together in a party for some people. So you got to think when rich people are partying and they dancing and it's not just the alcohol, nigga. They got some pure drugs. Their drugs is pure. Their drugs don't got no cut, no none of that harmful stuff. None of that's the difference. You see? So of course they're gonna come and chop you down because you're selling their fucking product and you didn't get certified by them. That's the real game. You understand? So when you make a certain amount of money, you gotta go serve some time because you know what? You just fuck with our things and you put food on the table and we ain't get to eat. So this is how we gonna get to eat. That's the game. It's a tit for tat. But let's just say, because I ain't knocking the people in the system that use drugs. I can't knock them. That's a boring ass fucking life draining ass fucking job. Okay? That's draining. Dealing with paperwork, dealing with different people, dealing with different circumstances, always reading about a bad event. That's draining. So if they use drugs, I'm not mad at them. If they're alcoholics, I'm not mad at them. But that's who are the functional people that are addicts. People of the system. Not even addicts, people who use drugs. They don't let the drug control them. And I respect that. And I have some people in the society that they have great homes, like, and everything, but they've always been using a particular drug and they still use the drug and stuff, you know what I mean? And they functional, they got money, they do all this good shit. You feel what I'm saying? And their children are well, everything. So it depends, you know what I mean? But they're also intellectual and smart enough not to let the drug control them. So that's the reason why it has that effect on them and not the opposite effect. But if I was a nigga in the street selling drugs, I would never sell it to street niggas. You love coffee. Yeah, me too. I enjoy your channel. Thank you so much, Snow. I appreciate you trolling too. That shit is beautiful. It triggers me. I love the trolls. I love the subs and I love the trolls. I love and respect my subs and I love the trolls because I've realized that the trolls have triggered me before and brought things that were dormant and I needed to see it there before it becomes an explosion and stuff. So I'm like, that's good because somebody else could have said that in a different situation, in a different timing or the reality, and it could have my triggering a feeling about it or a sensitivity about it could have caused major bullshit. You feel me? So I appreciate that in real life. How much you smoke, man? I could help her lose hella weight without no exercise, without like hella weight. I'm telling you, I did it 4 times with obese people. They lost so much weight because I have this remedy and it's organic, natural. I don't let them do no exercise and none of that shit. It's some say lady lost like 80 fucking pounds. We went to court. She told the judge, she's like, yeah, I lost 80 pounds in 4 months. That's impossible. He busted. The judge is like, no, everything is good about it. Boom, 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 boom. Because it's just shit that you have in your counter. And just spirit. I had to vanquish some demons off her too. You know what I'm saying? She couldn't have done it without that part of it. I could tell you that much. It would have came right back tenfold. You know what I'm saying? So I had to vanquish demon off her. But that girl that I asked how much she spoke, she a big lady. But if she only knew that I can get that gut off her, dead ass. That's exactly how that woman looked. You know what I'm saying? If you see that woman now, everybody say, yo, you stupid for not being with her. Like, no, we had business. That's what I'm like. When these Illuminati, like, when that type of bloodline come close to me, the women, like, there's always a romantic thing that comes. Because they really always good to me, and it's usually genuine. But then the romance fuck it up, because the woman and I had, like, a $250,000 deal. The car was a part of it. I think that was 40 bands. The house, 100 and something bands. The studio, the phones, a bunch of shit. Ended up like, you know what I mean? But she fucked up. I'm like, nah. I started to refuse everything I got. I ain't want it because I felt like there were certain things attached to it, and she didn't like that. You know what I mean? But I'm like that. That's what I'm saying. So if y'all think using vanity and fuck with my channel and gonna fuck with me, get the fuck out of here. I would appreciate if you help me to become successful, if you help me to make a difference in my life, if you help me to correct my wrongs and shit, if you help me to navigate this knowledge I have in the way that it doesn't offend or uproar anybody to go against anybody else and all that. I would appreciate that more than you hurting me and striking me. I've been through too much of that. Like I'm trying to tell you, and that's when I was humble. That's when I wasn't speaking. That, you know what I mean? So that's what caused me to be talking and standing up for myself and standing on certain things now is because of what came before that. So if you're not understanding, I got enough, you got enough bandwidth for me to tell these stories on this bitch. So you'll get to understand, but don't shadow ban me and don't do all those things because I don't give a fuck about the social media. Why I still came on today is it because of the subs that I feel so different with them. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I was starting a few songs, a few features, somebody, and I started to mention a couple subs URLs, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I like those guys. I like those people. They're good people. And you can tell they're definitely ruthless because they're that good. So, yeah. So when they people, look, guys, they literally gave me a strike on the 4th when my brother got unalived and all that of November, saying that my photo had nudity in it. If I had my other phone, man, I could show you the photo right here. It's literally a stat sheet from TuneCore and TikTok. It has no silhouette, no body of a person, no babies, no animals, no butterflies, no nothing on it, just numbers and words. I could tell you what it says. It says TuneCore on the top. It says weekly report, 164K. You know what I mean? 4-point-something million views. That's what it said at the bottom. So the weekly report says 164K, and the all-time says 4 point. I posted that because of the trolls that used to come and troll me at times and say, oh, he says famous and this. If you have 4-point-something million views just on, it said 10-point-something million when 2 months ago now. So I know it's doubled up because the first million took the longest. The third, it didn't even go to 2 million. It went to 3-point-something million, and then 7-point-something million, and then 9-point-something million. And then I'm like, you know what? That's it. I proved my point. I showed a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, in the real time on it, and the screenshots and everything. I'm like, fuck it. I'm not looking at it again. I contact them. I'm like, I went viral. Where's my money? They're like, you got to show us your ID. So that's all they waiting on. And not having an ID is what kept me on the block. So you got to know what's going on to understand. If you don't, you're going to oversurge your fucking neurons and electrons and protons and fuck yourself up. You're going to burn them out. Fuck with me because I'm on a different level of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Who the boys coming for, me? And that's the top nigga, too. That's the top nigga, because you see if he was coming, I was going to just switch this the fuck around like, body cam, bitch. You know what I mean? Always have my body cam. I don't play the fuck around. You see that shit? Body cam. The amount of shit I done collected on here, if you'll see how people are. If you see how people in business are that discriminate. I went through a lifetime of discrimination. And shit like that. And I decided I'm done with that shit. I'm going to start suing these people. I'm going to start fucking with their heads. So I went and bought me a body cam off Amazon, you know, $60-something. This body cam stopped a lot of situations. They get terrified when you could document shit. I'm telling you, anybody. They get terrified when it could be documented. Because if they're wrong in the situation, they're not going to want that. But if they're right in the situation, they're going to be grateful for that. I'm telling you. Or if they're just, they're not going to mind that. A lot of the police actually like that I have the body cam. They're like, oh my God, he has a body cam. You know what I mean? Because they're not fucking with me like only the people. This is what I'm telling you right now. The people, certain people are the ones who sick the police on me. The police used to harass me and a bunch of guys, and they could tell all y'all because they suffer post-traumatic from it. I ain't gonna lie to you. And a lot of them now, a lot of them went to college because I'm their mentor and shit like that, and they got their masters and all that. They'll tell you. You know what I'm saying? Just like the guy that pulled up and said, yes, he mentored me. He has that pest control business, and he's a grown-ass man, and he makes a lot of money. I'm the reason why he has the business. I'm not the one who gave it to him, but he had to do what it takes for it. But I'm his life coach. No one that a life coach has failed. No one. This is why I know my karma is coming in real, not bad. It has to be good. See? The other young man that came here in his big truck, and he said he was 36 now and all that. Yeah, he was around me at 12 years old. He's the electrical engineer. He just bought a mansion out in the PAs and all that shit. And he got probably like 12 vehicles and a trucking company and all this shit. He'll tell all y'all. Mentor, life coacher. They cannot fuck up because what I give you is jewels. If you do it, you see the results. You get addicted to it. You're going to get repetitive and you're going to go up. Hold on, I gotta read these things, so I gotta walk out here. What I like the most is when this is why I do live instead of a lot of posted things, because in the moment I can tell what y'all are thinking because you share it in the moment. And I'm in the moment right now, so I could look at it. Thank you so much, no. You're got a lot of built what? Built up rage. You need to go to gym to get. No, I don't have rage. I don't like rage. No, my brother. You see joy? I'm packed of joy, empathy, things like that. I'm just fed up, bro. I'm frustrated. I'm just dark. You see, no rage. Rage is satanic to me. It's indestructive to me. Not rage, but I understand what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I just got a lot of pain and hurt inside and a lot of disbelief of the people who created it and the situation. Just even like how YouTube tried to attack me and assault me, saying that my picture is nude when there's no one on the picture and it's a picture from a company. Maybe it's because TikTok is set on it and it posted it and it's advertising TikTok on YouTube why they said that. Because they ain't go after nothing else, just that. And there are girls there with their titties, you can see it. I got Shancy up there, why it ain't nude? Oh, because music is attached to it. Music is attached to it. I see shorts with girls, they have these shorts on, you see the imprints of their vagina. You can see up and going into it and all that shit. And just from the imprint, and they're doing all this aerobics and shit, that's sexually like, you know what I'm saying? How come y'all ain't knocking all of them? Because they're not talking like this. They're not saying the things I'm saying. And they're not giving factual TV. You see? They're not in the moment rubbing lotion on their hand because it's so ashy and on their face because it's so dry. They're not doing that. They saying, oh, I'm going to go on YouTube. I'm going to do this, that. I'm going to edit it this way. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Or they find a topic in the world that it's already a thing. It's already a thing, so they know that, oh, if this person talk about it, he talk a certain way, so let me hear what he got to say. Oh, I like this girl because she spilled the tea a certain way. She messy, so let me go over here like how Tasha K is, like, or, you know what I mean? They be ripping topics off each other. Replicas. So they work for them people. And they don't got to say in how they do what they got to do. If I work with them people, we gonna work together. I ain't gonna work for them in the sense of like I'm under them. We gonna work together. Or I'll go plant fig trees or some shit, or sell cigarette butts. I don't fucking know, but one thing I know, bro, I have one life to live, and this ain't it. This ain't the only life. But in this timing, this is the only time I can't take me and then put another me here unless I go to them people. And so I have one life to live, and I'm going to be the truth of it. I'm not going against no organization. I'm not anti this. I'm not anti that. I get it. Y'all don't want me talking on certain things, but it's not like I could control it. If it's truth, if it's science, if it's astrological, if it's spirit, if it's this, it's me. You understand what I'm saying? So how can you control something that is nature and it's supernatural living with you in the nature? How? look, I had to adjust myself into society and not eat these people or drink them. I did well. Do you know how it is to fight the urge of drinking their freaking BLOD, dining on them? I had to fight those urges from a child. I've adjusted myself properly. I'm one of y'all. Fuck. I don't even eat meat. This is how much I've disciplined myself. I'm repulsed from seeing a shrimp on a plate. Repulsed. Literally puke. You see? Because I think the best thing to eat would be you. You're the conscious animal, nigga. You know what the fuck going on. The deer doesn't know what we know. So why am I gonna eat him? I ain't got no fangs and canines, nigga. Why am I gonna eat him? I wasn't built to eat that. I'm not gonna get no protein from no flesh. That's bullshit. That's why y'all niggas' protons are fucked up. Because you're eating flesh for protein. Protein is protons. How the fuck y'all neurons are gonna be on point if you don't eat vegetables and things of that nature and fruits to balance certain to get that? How? And if you do, it's GMO. How? How about the water? Electrolytes, electrons. If you're oversurging yourself all the time, drinking all this fucking water and you're 75% water, what the fuck you think you're doing? Frying out your motherboard. So little tiny circuits are burning out because you're over fucking hydrating. And what do they say? Hydrate, 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 hydrate. What the fuck you mean? Even motherfuckers in the desert, do you see them drink bunch of water like that? When they be traveling on the camel, they have a sack of water. That shit'll take them for 80 miles through the fucking desert. How? You're 75% water, and then the water we drinking, it has all the memories of what the fuck it exists through. And this water exists through sewers, dog shit, roadkill, chemical poisons, technology analytics. So that's what it is. Death water, technology water, hell water. What the fuck? But there's hella brands of it. Go in the store. You're going to see hella brands of water. Why are there so many brands of water? It's just fucking water. Why are there so many different brands of it? What makes your brand so special? Where does the water come from? Because if you live in fucking Ohio, you shouldn't be drinking water from Maine. You should be drinking water from Ohio. Fuck, where's it coming from? You understand? If you're from New Jersey, I shouldn't be drinking water from Maine. It should be water from New Jersey. If you're from Jamaica, you shouldn't be drinking imported Chinese water or American water or English water. You should be drinking from the natural springs of Jamaica, fool. Because the water have memories and remember you being born and everything, nigga. I could teach you, man. I'll uplift you, man. I got my links down in my description. Follow all my other pages and stuff, too. You feel me? Help me get up to this 2K mark. So I can get up to the 5K mark. So I get up to the 10K mark. So I can start pressuring these motherfucking YouTubers that sold y'all niggas out because they did. The way they pressuring me, there's no way these niggas are where they're at without saying, I'm gonna influence them. It's okay, but don't act like you're one of us. It's okay, but you're definitely not one of us, homie. Acting like you're one of us is bullshit. You feel me? A lot of you YouTubers, and I love a lot of them. Now I realize why they became rich and all that, because the system is designed to suppress you once you're speaking the actual truth, right? Why are they where they're at? Why they at? Why they where they at? Hmm? Because they work for some people. That means a third of their shit or more are bots, but they're active bots. They're synthetic people, and they're putting their synthetic opinion there, and they're synthetic this so they can make the world a synthetic place. So you can read it and be like, oh yeah, I agree with you. It didn't come from a human. Think about it. Motherfuckers be shooting up to 100,000 people. If it takes so, I had 24 fucking people on my channel for like a year and a half, 2 years. I was trying to do YouTube videos and shit. This shit gave me barely any goddamn views. It takes so goddamn long, and nobody cared about my videos or nothing. How the fuck these niggas go up there? And I started out with good videos like Kings and Queens of the Industry. I think those are cool. Just things that's not being put out there, and it takes a while. Look, it was my songs that gave me the most views on this channel right here, people. I'm telling you, no matter what little video I put up, nobody took on to it like that. How these niggas take off like that? And the thing that runs the world is factual TV, and they're not dealing with factual TV. So how it takes off like that, unless they're in with a certain type of people, nigga. And that certain type of people, maybe they want you to know the truth from the back end. So most of you YouTubers sitting on niggas' thumbs. Most of you YouTubers sitting on niggas' thumbs. You can't stop me, nigga. The worst thing you could do to me is make me successful, you dumbass motherfucker. That's why I'm here, and I'm gonna play the game, because the worst thing you could do is make me successful. What am I gonna do with myself if I have everything I need? I would fucking go mad. I'd probably destroy myself. Why the fuck you think I come out here? It's not a place to be. I'm out here. Because the worst thing you could do to niggas is make me successful, nigga. You feel me? What am I going to do if I don't know how to fuck it? If I don't know what to do to get to it, what am I going to do with myself? If you make me successful, I'm going to be gone. I'm telling you right now. Ain't no if or buts about it. I'm going to be confused and fucked up inside. You dig? If I could wake up and know that my meal is already there, that I have a house to live in, and I'm okay and secure, my credit is great, there's money in the bank, there's vagina girls everywhere, and know that you only heard that from me because I have my rock and roll song called Vagina Girls. It's kind of quirky and silly, but look, it goes, vagina girls, girl, girl, vagina girl, 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 vagina girl. You walk around every day with that juicy, that oochie, that gooey coochie, that ooey, ooey, vagina girl. You made my day. Okay, so I have to say vagina girls, people, because that's the way I differentiate natural, organic women now. Vagina, are you a vagina girl? Or do you have a man named Pussy? This is how you say it without offense. Are you a vagina girl? Yeah, cool. Let me sniff it. It smells like a vagina. It's a vagina. Hold on, let me read this. Sorry, bro, went out for smoke, but I bet if you went all in on a punching bag, you would have some peace of mind. No, I don't believe in the violent aggression. Like, that's not going to give me a good release. Let's just say if I went and I did some yoga, or I jogged, or I went watching the river flow like I love to do. Let's just say if I went and grabbed some of my books I bought and read them through. You know what I'm saying? Maybe maybe a vagina girl. Maybe I need a vagina girl, bro. That's what it is. That could be it. I need me a vagina girl. But I can't allow it. no one to come close to me. I'm Sam Smithin. I'm good at saying goodbye. I be Sam Smithin. You know what I'm saying? I, and I I need a good woman to come proclaim me, bro. But I ain't gonna play the character. Like, nah, I'm not. I need a empress, not a queen. You feel me? I need a woman, not a girl, not a female. You feel me? So I'ma be rebelling until that rebel comes stand next to me, and that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm a rebel till that rebel stand next to me. You feel me? And those who be checking me out but want to see me a certain way, nigga, make me that way. Upgrade me. Make Upgrade me, girl. Don't come act like you're gonna come here and get your picture well painted. You gotta paint it, nigga. In some sense, if you wanna see me in designers, put me in designers, ho. If you wanna see me having money, put money in my pocket and let me multiply. Don't come here with your broken spirit and agitated self and damaged self and think that I'm just gonna come deal with your anxieties and shit. And once I fuck you, we gonna feel like we gonna have that attachment, and then you gonna come with that disrespect and that undermining when you feel like, because you transform all the time and transition all the time, and you can't handle your emotions. Emotional instability rules you. You see what I'm saying? So I need the woman that's strong in herself, mentally strong, emotionally balanced as well, and I can help her to maintain that. You see what I'm saying? And we go get this bag. You know what I'm saying? And get up. Feel me? So maybe I could do that. Get a girl jogging. I like jogging. Jogging gets me high as a motherfucker. You feel me? Jogging, when I jog, oh my God. I can't stop. I'll be going miles. I'll be like, my legs be hurting and cramping and shit. But every time I try to stop, my body still wants to go and shit. So I do it. And then when I finally done and I stop, you can feel all that good energy. It's like, oh, fuck, I'm high. I love it, you know? Punching bag, you say? A punching bag? Hmm. I was thinking about going jogging at 5 a.m., shit like that. You feel me? I want to go jogging at like 5 a.m. Now the sun comes back out. You guys see this shit? As soon as I put the jacket on, the sun. Whatever, bro. All right. Yes, no, that's what I would do. It ain't hurt to ask for money. If that's what you gotta do. Sometimes that's what hurt niggas, they cry. But me, I'm gonna find a way. I had to go through those avenues before, but I was testing people at that. I test people. I test people. I make sure they do their general good. I need to help them to good to do, they're gonna become rotten. So I learned that you need to let the people apply themselves at times. So if that's what you needed to do, brother, it is what it is. But just like I show everyone else and those who I give the money to, I let them know at the same time, this is not helping you. This is gonna break you, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? That's what's gonna happen, because that's what happened to me when people help me with certain minute things that seemed like everything in the moment. It broke me because it took something out from inside of me, outside of me, that didn't give me benefit. You know what I'm saying? It gave me, it bruised my pride. So it also motivated me to not want that. So there's been plenty of times I've been standing right here when I'm in my circumstances and shit. And you can see the hunger and an angel of God will show. So then you'll have the mirroring of that. And then that's when my pride gets pushed aside, because the person is sent by a certain energy. And that's when I'm like, okay. And then I look at it like I can't allow them to do that a second time, or because it's gonna make me feel some type of way. So I break away and I go get what I. That's what happened to me in times ago. You know what I'm saying? So I know that no one handing anybody anything is gonna really help them anywhere. You gotta want something. And once you go out and start something, then everybody's gonna want to follow up and put something on it to say that they're the ones who propel it, or they're the energy of it. So that's why they say you gotta have your own thing. So put it like this: it's cold out here. I have a little jacket. Oh, well, if he ain't had nowhere to live, he has a jacket though. You get what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. So you have your own, like, so they'll try to be like, okay, he has a jacket, but maybe if go inside here or something like that. But if you don't have anything, in a way, they're gonna push you around and mistreat you. So you always gotta show a motherfucker that look. No matter how low you get, you are priceless, and you can do anything you put your mind to, and you just do it. And you're not alone, so you shouldn't have to go through things alone anyway. So what I do is I give these niggas the resource of things and let them go see if they can handle that. If they can handle that, then they can feed themselves. You know what I mean? A job might be, somebody I know might be offering a certain job, and I'm like, yo, you could go do this right there and get that, blah, blah, blah. And they be like, oh, yeah? You heard. And a lot of them don't. They don't go do shit. They just give you their sad story. Like, I ain't a nigga that's been in the fields a long time to know it all that we go through and shit like that. You feel me? But the difference is I wasn't out here on drugs, none of that, just family disputes and vindictive. You know what I'm saying? That tried to compromise your life. That's the only reason. I'm just paying attention to the fluctuation of the traffic and shit. But some people, they don't move around here. So if they move around here, I need to know. I get curious, I mean. Like, oh, who's that? Or why are they, you know what I mean? But I mind my business, though. Where's but I got this suit like right in time, bro. Dead ass, because these pants, I can't feel the cold on. I can't feel the wind blowing, because even when I have long johns on and all that shit, bro, like you can still feel the cold. I be so cold and shit. But I can say it's not a real winter suit, but it's enough to keep that fucking cold off a nigga. That the wind in the fall. It's just a good extra layer to make sure that I stay warm I'm because like I don't have animal enzymes to make me overheat and all kinds of crazy parasites that creates certain things like so I be cold. It's the reason one of the reasons why I went back around the house because I became cold and I was like, oh fuck, it's getting cold. I'm not I don't give a fuck what a nigga could have just faced an army. If you say skunks and cold, I'm like, ah shit. I want him to do it the skunks and the cold, bro. You feel me? So, dead ass. Like I just man, look, I done ran away from New Jersey many winters, bro. Soon as winter start to come, I start getting miserable. Should I end up in Florida, California, somewhere? Soon as winter is over, something just clicked. Like, oh, it's warm elsewhere. Let's go. Because nah, I can't do cold, bro. Too much, don't man, shit hurt. They want to send motherfucking hitters. The hitters got to watch out for hitters, nigga. Fuck. The hitters got to watch out for hitters, boy. You feel me? They want to send. Yesterday, nothing but like 4 cars were over here, bro. All have different state license plate, no state to us, just states. So we be like, what the fuck would you be doing parking right here for this 2-3 hour type shit? You know what I mean? You look in the car, they just sitting up. They're not sleeping, nothing for 2-3 fucking hours. Man, I'm like, man, fuck out of here. I'm not with that. So I'm looking at them, I'm like, these niggas is probably trying to hurt me or some shit like that. But you know what I mean? I'm like, why? Why would they want to do that? You feel me? It only happened when I mentioned Jesus on here and when I mentioned certain things on here. I ain't got no beef in the streets. Any beef I have, especially with the nigga on trial, I don't see him. I see his grown sons. You know what I mean? They'll come dap me up and say what's up and shit like that. You feel me? Tell me they ain't fucking with him and all that. And even they say if anything like that happened allegedly, their father is wrong. Because they know I'm the guy people call to mediate things and to give the advice of how they should go about things and to be anti-violent about shit that will cause the police to come settle around and do what they have to do because you're being violent. You feel me? So they didn't believe their own dad is no victim. You feel me? In real life. Don't believe that. So I ain't got no
What's up, brother?
Good, how are you?
Chillin'.
Yes, I ain't got no ops like that or nothing like that. I don't like ops. You know what I mean? I have niggas with situations that happen. You know what I mean? And if them niggas ain't following up, then I'm leaving it where it's at. You get what I'm saying? If them niggas ain't following up, I'm leaving it where it's at. Because unfortunate things happen in life. It could happen in life, and I want to live for the better me and a better life. So I'm willing to let things be to get to the bag, but not talk peace. Yeah. I ain't talking no peace because I'm still struggling to have peace inside. Yeah. I got joy, but something always seems to want to disturb the peace. So I ain't talking peace like NBA and all that. I could talk unity, but not peace. Unity you can have outside of yourself. Peace you can't have outside of yourself. So that's a joke. Like everyone that I've had an alleged situation with, they wanted to victimize me for without a cause, and because they felt like, well, victimizing me would be it, and that's it. But the thing is, if you put a squirrel back against the wall, it's gonna launch off to your face. Something is gonna run up your pant leg. Something. But then the same people who say they're anti-police and this and the third, they're the ones who put me in the system. They say they anti-police, but they put me in the system. You know what I'm saying? They want you to respect them a certain way, but when that type of pressure come on, they put me in the system. I ain't go out troubling nobody. If my camera stays on all day long, you'll see what I do. I'm always to myself. People come visit me. I don't bother nobody. I don't be taking people things, none of that shit. Trying to go at niggas, bitches, nothing. I'm just like a loner person that is very popular. You feel what I'm saying?